Well, I found a spirit of Halloween in my cupboard, so I guess it's October. Hey, real quick, if you could subscribe to the Patreon, that would actually help me fill that cupboard so that fucking spirit of Halloween doesn't pop up again. But since it is the time of spooky month, allow us to start talking about more spookier, creepier, disturbing, and chaotic things within the Warhammer universe for the rest of the month. Like the story of Fornax Aleph. During an event known as the Sabbath Worlds Crusade, Fornax Aleph was one of the worlds that was supposed to be taken back. However, when Imperial troops landed on the planet, they were really freaked out at what they found. They found nothing. The hive cities were completely empty. But the weirdest thing is that it still looked lived in. Half-eaten meals, half-finished letters. It was as if people just up and left for no reason. But the Imperial Guard force was to hold the planet until the main force arrived. So that's what they did. They dug in. However, during this Guard regiment's stay there, they began to hear eerie screams and voices throughout the hive city. And when they would go investigate, they couldn't find the source. But eventually, that Guard regiment stopped responding too. Which led to the Ultramarine successor chapter, the Iron Snakes, being deployed, though they would reach the world in 80 days and find the same thing. Nothing. Nothing, save for a Lehman Russ tank hanging off a building. Inside the tank, they found a Voxcaster, which is basically a radio, and its wiring was fused into the tank for some reason, with a severed hand being the only thing holding on to the controls of said tank. Now, the Iron Snakes, being the ones to realize, oh, we're in a fucked up horror movie, knew to get the fuck out of Dodge. However, after the Iron Snakes evacuated, the planet was hit by a meteor. Not only did the meteor drastically change the climate and environment of the planet by hitting it, but it also unleashed demons. Now, you're probably thinking, oh, it was the demons of the warp that did this. Maybe, but even after the world was reconquered by the Imperium and recolonized, even the colonists could hear the eerie screams. Which, if it was the forces of chaos that did that, that would have gone away when the warp energies went away. And it wasn't the Dark Eldar either. What truly happened on Fornax Aleph? Leave your theories in the comments over there. And if you want to see my content early, including exclusive content, subscribe to the Patreon. Need to Know Thousand Suns comes out soon.